Hello. Analog pa ako. Paper. Thank you, President Marlene. When SIBP started conceptualizing this project, I never thought we would be partners in this. President Marlene and I come a long way, as in 80s pa, 80s long way. When she was our unwitting or sometimes unwilling third wheel, literally driving me to and from UP with my then boyfriend, coaching her about road safety and courtesy. And you know where that is going. To becoming my sorority sister with the Delta Lambda Sigma sorority, then my Grand Archon, and then officially a relative in the late 90s. So thanks, Marlene. Now we are presidents of our respective organizations. Thank you so much. Ever supportive SIAPR or Soroptomist International of the Americas Philippines region, Governor Gigi Peñalosa, past and first Filipina president of Soroptomist International of the Americas, my idol, Tess Choi. Region Treasurer and Soroptomist International Batangas Premier Charter President, Feli Ogo. Mari Verde District Director Helen Cifra, and my sisters in the Mari Verde District Presidents Club, Sheng, Bing, and Susie. UB Chairman Vic Mayo, President Marlene, hello again. SVP, Senior Vice President Alex Ramos, Vice President Bernard Mayo, President Emeritus Hernando B. Perez, our friend in the Scholarship Department, Anthony Aquino, Deans of the different colleges and chairs of departments. Of course, I also want to greet the ABCC President, Don Timacuha, one of our first supporters for this project. The very patient orchestra with the even more patient conductor, Chino Toledo over there. Good evening to everyone. Several months ago, this symphony was merely a dream. I would like to thank God Almighty for bringing this dream project to full fruition. This is not just token gratitude, but a very sincere expression of awe and praise for showing us every day that He is interested in what we are interested in, and He fights for what we advocate for, going before us in every faith-stretching step of the way. For those of you here who are not familiar with Soroptomist, we are a global organization of 5 federations and 120 countries that has been serving women and girls for over 100 years internationally. In a time when women were regarded more for their homemaking skills than for their CEO qualities, SIAPR here in the Philippines was organized by pioneering women in business, the professions, and the arts. One of these women is someone close to home, Carmen Mayo Calao, the daughter of the former mayor of Lipa, Esteban Mayo, and sister to the former governor of Batangas, Vicente A. Mayo. From that one club, let's have a Let's give an applause to Tita Mame. Her family is actually here. Ate Joy and her granddaughter, Janice. From that one club, we have grown to 14 districts, 90 clubs, and a little less than 2,000 members. SIBP, Soroptomist International Batangas Premier, was created 10 years ago to be the first Soroptomist club in the province of Batangas. Hence our name, Batangas Premier. But more than just premier, meaning first in order, even as a club, as a new club, SIBP proved that the premier in our name also meant first in achievement. Oh, ladies, first in achievement. The energy and synergy of dedicated service, commitment to excellence, and creative leadership brought us early recognition in the organization that we have sustained and surpassed to this day. I proudly stand on the shoulders of these great women. Our Charter President, Feli Go, past President, Teresa Ko, and the immediate past President, Architect Joy Manalo Merhan. Joy, wherever you are. Soroptomist is in the forefront of the fight against the wave of illiteracy in and discrimination against women and girls. Within the organization, every club scholarship and training program contribute to the 2021 Big Accelerator goal of educating 500,000 women and girls by 2023 worldwide. In our 10 years, SIBP is proud to say that we have aligned with this mandate in implementing our projects and programs. More than the accolades, our greatest reward is seeing the lives of our beneficiaries flourish. And as Marlene said, the exhibit is there at the senior high school. Last year, we created a fund development strategy of honoring those who support our scholarship initiatives. We call it the Caballero Donor Club. And why the Caballero when it is distinctively masculine? Before the new highways, storytelling time, before the new highways going into Batangas were built, the old highway was lined with these colorful fire trees, apparently a project of our former Mayor, Eddie Dimacuja. Coming from Manila, you know you are home when you see the first row of trees, especially in summer, blazing in these red, vibrant colors in Barangay Concepcion. So for us in SIBP, Caballero symbolizes a guide to home, a safe and secure place for our scholars, mentees, and livelihood trainees. So now, please join me and our grateful scholars in honoring our donors with a memento of their generosity and grace. Let me call our scholars present here today. Carmela, Jillian, come on girls, let's make it snappy. Hannah, Lucy, Micaela, and Sydney, and our little angel, Angel Relano. Please give them a big hand. Hannah will read the names of our donors.
Okay, for our platinum donors, Feli O. Go and Loyda Rodora B. Mayo. For our gold donors, Carlito Go, Miriam May A. Martin, Albert Tan, Jane Tumaraos, and Teresa T. Co. And for our bronze donor, Joy M. Merhan. Erwin Di Mataktak, Ruth Ann Mendoza, Eloisa Macabita, Marilyn M. Balina, Margaret Ann Cunana, Bernadette Baco, Carlene Gossi, Carmeline Melchor, Elsie B. Basco, Jacqueline Veloso, Jennifer Tan, Carla Carmina Berberabe, Noreen Ababaw, Remihia Tan, Rose Melanie Culian, Suzette Caringan, Beveline S. Pineda, and Charlene Ortega.
Okay, that was part one. I have a part two. I'm sorry because internal business. So, part two. As our anniversary offering, we wanted to do something more than just cliche charity fundraiser or token memorial project. After attending a few orchestral concerts in the UP campuses over the pandemic and seeing so many young people enjoying the performances, the idea of bringing a similar production to Batangas City grew on me. As a young girl growing up in Bacolod City, my mother, an erstwhile piano major of the UP Conservatory of Music, endeavored to take us to whatever concerts, musicals, plays, dance recitals, art exhibits, what have you, that were staged in the city. My father, a lawyer, meanwhile, played the piano by ear. His favorite key was E flat, very hard to sing along to. He threw baccarat parties with his swinging friends at home. And if you know Bert Baccarat, then you know you are not a millennial. He is like the Harry Styles of your generation, kids. Like many of you, my and my brother's cultural experiences in our younger days were also because our school would send us to represent them in city programs and events, either as performers or silent seat fillers. Silent seats, a term I learned from my other brother, the Broadway investor. He said it means free seats given to beneficiaries of a sponsored show. Half the seats here tonight were given for free by the SIBP or subsidized by event sponsors or members, our own members, and our own friends who bought bulk tickets so the youth from Batangas can come and watch this for free. Music or art in any form became an anchor in our family. It is my hope that you will also find in it an expression of joy and a source of comfort. So when I broached the idea to some of the SIPP members, they were all excited about it. Or baka chinichika lang nila ako. But we chose the University of the Philippines Symphony Orchestra because obviously, love your own. O, diba? Iska. Sino mga iska dyan? Isko. Also, its mission of being a repertory orchestra for musicians, a laboratory orchestra for Filipino composers, and a training orchestra for young conductors is on brand with the Soroptomist mission of education and training. Yes, the production, even in those early days, seemed gargantuan and risky. But I believe that you have to be a risk taker, calculated of course, to be a game changer and a dream maker. So, I would like to recognize tonight the SIBP team of game changers and dream makers. Our head honcho, Sonia Abigail Bacal, who single-handedly organized everything here tonight, logistics and everything. My fellow Iska, Elsie Basco, Joy Merhan, who actually designed our pins tonight because we never just buy. We have to make it from scratch. Bernadette Baco, Carlene C., Leslie Tan, Bebs Pineda, and Charlene Ortega, the core of the Symphony project. I heard that Sir Chino, along with the past UP President Danilo Concepcion and current UP President Gigil Jimenez, fought hard to get a share of the UP budget to fund the creation and maintenance of this orchestra. I share this dream with Congressman Marby Marino that Batangas City will one day have its own orchestra. As I said in the beginning, if God is for you, who can be against you? And the unconditional support of amazing patrons, the road is made less difficult. So let me just give out a shout out to some of our awesome sponsors. Our platinum sponsor, the University of Batangas, who went over and beyond paper agreements to make this possible. Give them a big hand. Grabe, if you only knew, only yesterday, everything was created. Parang in 7 days, ito in 7 hours. Thank you, President Marlene, and hopefully, hindi ka lang napipilitan dahil standby Sister Deltan, right or wrong. Sir Alex, thank you so much for babysitting us from day one, and Engineer Daryl for being the whipping boy of everybody and everything. Our gold sponsors, the Mayo Law Office with senior partner Attorney Bernard Mayo, the ultimate Soroptomister, if there was one. Talk about loving your own. I love you forever. It's declared. Mrs. Sonia V. Mayo, a role model for civic mindedness and community service. Thank you, Inay, for believing in the ideals of Soroptomist and believing in the idea of me. Even if I put you to embarrassment all of the time. I'm so sorry. And for the last but not the least, but one who is watching us on live stream tonight and who brought in 12 of his family members, text ng text. I have 12 of my family members going. Attorney Antonio A. Pastor, the legendary Tito Tonying. You, sir, are the art patron non-paril. I still remember the day we had coffee at Massimo's when I pitched you this idea. And you said, bakit ito lang ang ibibigay ko? Kung pwede namang ganito ang ibibigay ko. Secret na lang ang amount. Hindi nyo na ever malalaman. You are the producer's dream investor, sir. The last time I saw a full orchestra in Batangas City was in November 2011 when Tito Tony brought the Taipei Symphony Orchestra to the newly refurbished Manuel Q. Pastor Auditorium of the St. Bridget College. And here we are now, 12 years later, November 11, 2023, coming full circle with the UP Symphony Orchestra in the spanking new, very new Millennium Gym of the University of Batangas. So, at this point, I'm really gonna end. Let me call on Sir Chino Toledo to help me pay tribute to our beloved art patron of the city of Batangas. A grateful citizenry, sir, pays you respect. Sir Chino Toledo. Played. So now, let the music take flight.